Chelsea travel to the King Power in hopes of a three-peat. 3 wins in a row, 3 clean sheets in a row. It's Potter Clock! Before we get started, a reminder that episode 1 of the Harry and Daily Show, featuring my co-host, Mr. Daily Perales, is now available on my channel, youtube.com/ChelseaFansXI, or via my link tree. That link is available on all social media platforms in the bio. We discussed the victory against Dortmund, Potter's situation, players we'd get rid of at the end of the season, and much, much more. It's a good one, so check it out, please. It's a chance to register a second consecutive victory in Premier League since mid-October last year. Whilst on the European stage, things may be looking fine and dandy. The boys will have another point to prove coming up against a Leicester side in horrible form. They've suffered 4 consecutive defeats in all competitions, 6 defeats in their last 10. They are absolutely desperate for a break in the storm, being only 2 points off the relegation zone. And as we all know, Chelsea love helping teams in dire need of a victory, and this would be a welcome one for the home side. On the other hand, we have Chelsea, a side who are winless in their last 8 away from home in the league. 4 draws and 4 losses in that time, in that spread of 8 games. In that spread of 8 games, scoring just 4 and conceding about 11 goals. So 11 goals conceded in our last 8 games. It's quite the predicament. A dilemma of sorts, when once again predicting the unpredictable, and that being Chelsea Football Club. No one saw us scoring 2 without response against the Dortmund side on a 10-game win streak. That win streak, no more after facing the Potter's tricky Blues. No one saw us holding out against the Leeds side, also near the drop zone. If there was ever a game that would indicate if there was actually any improvement following our last 2 outings, it would be this. It would be this game right here. Not simply by the fixtures list, but by the facts behind this one. Chelsea side showing signs of a comeback up against a side that have shown no sign of anything good in several weeks, besides a 4-1 win against Tottenham Hotspur, which says everything you need to know. It would normally be written in the stars that Chelsea defy the odds and aid that side. But now, if Chelsea can finally indicate improvement in a 3rd victory in a row against a struggling side, no doubt, now that is a sign of better times. A sign that Potter's methods may have finally begun to click. Chelsea news. Reece James will once again be absent, this time because of illness. The guy's made of glass. We love him to death, don't get me wrong. My future captain. My captain. But the geezer needs to get a grip. His fitness, whether it be, a muscle strain or, the injuries that he's suffered over the past few months or so. And now he's got illness. It's a little bit worrying. It has been worrying for a little while already. But regardless, it's just no faulting Reece James, but that one issue, it's a big one as well. It's a real big one. Raheem Sterling and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang are also set to miss out due to injury, and this weekend will probably becoming too soon for the likes of Mason Mount and N'Golo Kanté. Thiago Silva, of course, still remains out. So this, my predicted Chelsea 11 to face Leicester City. Kepa, of course, in goal. As we mentioned, Thiago Silva is still a miss. So why not stick with the back 3? The 3-4-3 formation is working. Leeds, his back was against the wall. He's done the business against Dortmund, all with the formation that we all knew and loved before, that won us the Champions League, that won us, the Club World Cup, the Super Cup. All these wonderful trophies have come on the back of the success of this formation. It didn't work for Potter before this. apart from when he first joined, but still, we're going to stick with Fofana, Koulibaly and Marc Cucurella, who, might I remind you, had a man-of-the-match performance against Borussia Dortmund on Tuesday. Reece James, of course, as we said, is out, so Ruben Loftus-Cheek comes in on that right-hand side. Mateo Kovacic and Enzo Fernandez, brilliantly done in the pivot, game on game on game. They're just starting to really blend together. They're starting to work together well. I wasn't sold too much on it at the beginning, but it is starting to show that it definitely can work. Likewise as well, we're going to stick with what we know already. Chilwell down the left-hand side is being outstanding game on game on game, much like Kovacic and Enzo. So why change? What ain't broke? João Felix down the left-hand side as well. And hey, don't be surprised if we do finally see Mudryk have a game. Either way, don't be surprised if he does. Don't be surprised if he doesn't. But at the same time, Christian Pulisic, who had a few minutes out against his former side Borussia Dortmund on Tuesday, expect to see him play to some degree. But I'm going to go with João Felix. Madueke on the right-hand side as well, considering that Raheem Sterling is absent for the game. And of course, following a fantastic performance for once in a long, long time in the striker's position, Mr. Kai Havertz will, of course, maintain his position up front. Predictions-wise for this game, I am obviously, much like yourself, much like everyone else, given a sense of confidence off the back of the last result, and maybe even with the Leeds one as well. We have got, again, 2 games in a row, 2 wins in a row, 2 clean sheets in a row. Leicester, as we mentioned, are in terrible form, and whilst Charity FC may come out to play once again, I'm giving Potter and the boys the benefit of the doubt. 2-0 Chelsea is my prediction. Another win, another clean sheet, another step towards a better, more improved, cohesive, well-oiled Chelsea side. Please do let me know your thoughts and your predictions in the comments down below. With that said, I hope you are well. As always, my name is Harry. All the best. Up the Chelsea, and peace.